What if your next girlfriend didn't come from Tinder, but Amazon Prime? Would you date a $1,500 robot if she could talk, smile, and remember everything about you? Because right now, Japan's making it possible, they're not the only ones. But the real question isn't whether men will buy them. It's how society changes when companionship becomes a subscription service. And the answers we uncover today might make you rethink the entire future of relationships. So how real are these robots, and how close are they to replacing actual relationships? Let's break it all down. Meet Doll Metabox. They're a cutting-edge line of hyper-realistic companion dolls powered by artificial intelligence. These 5-foot-something silicone ladies are supported by a metal skeleton and wrapped in soft human-like skin, giving them an uncannily real presence. But what really sets them apart is their AI brain. Doll has embedded an AI module, cheekily called the Metabox, in the doll's head, connecting it to cloud-based generative AI services similar to ChatGPT. In simpler terms, this doll can hold conversations, remember things you tell her, and respond with surprisingly human-like cues and personality. Doll offers 8 different personality profiles for their AI companions, from sweet and gentle to sassy and intellectual. Feel like chatting about your day with a caring friend? She can do that. Want playful banter with a flirty partner? Just switch to a different mode. Thanks to large language models, LLMs, like Meta's Llama running behind the scenes, the doll generates realistic speech and can even remember conversations for months. Beyond chit-chat, the Metabox AI is aimed at providing emotional companionship. The doll's programming will even offer you praise or comfort based on your performance. For example, she might say, "You were amazing," when things go well, or playfully reassure you when they don't. The company's CEO laughed that he's not sure exactly what the AI will say in every situation. Apparently, some users have already tried to trigger those cheeky responses. The goal, according to Doll's founder Liu Jiangxia, is to move beyond the purely physical and give users a sense of support and companionship, not just a silicone plaything. Perhaps most astonishing is that all this tech comes at a relatively affordable price. A basic Metabox-enabled doll starts around $1,500, up to $2,000 for taller models or special features. That's an order of magnitude cheaper than earlier high-end realistic female robots, which often cost $10,000 and up. How can they do it for $1,500? Largely by leveraging existing doll manufacturing and adding a compact AI module rather than complex robotics. Do note, though, that the AI features require a subscription service, about $100 per month for the cloud AI services. Before we move on to the next section, don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video so far. Created by AI Tech, a tech firm in Shenzhen, Emma is a humanoid doll designed to be not just visually realistic, but also physically animated. In fact, Emma can blink her eyes, smile, and move her head to make expressions, and she's even been engineered with a subtle mechanical breathing mechanism in her chest to mimic lifelike respiration. At a glance, she's got these big, expressive eyes, soft skin, and a face that can form a range of emotions. It's a bit like having an anime character come to life in your living room. But what truly makes Emma special is the AI behind that pretty face. She runs an onboard AI system that learns and adapts to your personality and preferences over time. The makers claim that Emma will actually memorize her owner's personality traits and conversational patterns, allowing her to hold meaningful dialogues tailored to you. And you get all of this for a price tag of around $3,500. Now, Emma is still evolving. Quite literally, the company has been working on giving her more mobility. Currently, she can't walk on her own, but engineers are developing motorized arm and leg movements for future versions. There's even a wild vision that one day she might be able to get up and stroll over to you. If a full walking, talking humanoid is still a bit out of reach, how about a realistic robotic head you can attach to an existing doll body? That's exactly what DS Doll Robotics, also known as EX Doll in China, offers. Think of it as upgrading your silicone companion from dumb mannequin to animated android by swapping in a high-tech head. The DS Doll robotic female head is a marvel of miniaturized engineering. Beneath the lifelike silicone skin, it's packed with motors and servos that control facial movements. She can open and close her eyes, move her lips, smile or frown, and even sing or speak with synced mouth motions. Controlled by a smartphone app or even a gamepad, this head brings a doll to life with expressions and voice. It's genuinely startling the first time you see a once static doll suddenly turn her gaze towards you and blink. DS Doll's robotic head was one of the first on the market, and over the past few years it's been steadily refined. By 2018, the premium version of these heads cost about £3,195, around $4,300, and early adopters in Europe were already attaching them to their favorite doll bodies. At that price, you get an impressive set of features: head movements, a range of facial expressions, and conversational ability via a built-in AI. The head contains a speaker for voice and has sensors to detect touch and motion. Pair it with DS Doll's custom app, and you can program her personality or even drive specific expressions manually. For example, make her wink or giggle on command. It's a mix of companionship and tech toy. More than one proud owner has enjoyed showing off their doll's ability to say hello and smile when a guest enters the room. Before AI companionship was a hot tech trend, a Spanish engineer named Sergi Santos was already making headlines with his creation, Samantha. Samantha isn't as high-tech on the surface as some others on this list. She doesn't walk or have motorized facial expressions, but she carved out a name for herself as one of the first widely known AI dolls. Priced around $5,000, Samantha was introduced in 2017 as a life-size doll, 5 feet 5 inches tall, with an AI personality and a host of sensors under her silicone skin. Essentially, she's a beautifully crafted silicone doll that can sense your touch and respond with pre-programmed phrases and moods. Think of Samantha as a bridge between the classic high-end love doll and the emerging world of pleasure robots. She might not be fully robotic, but she's definitely not just an inanimate doll either. So what can Samantha do? Well, for starters, she can talk. Santos gave her a conversational AI framework, running on an SD card-based brain that enables her to vocalize responses and even tell jokes or give life advice. More impressively, Samantha has multiple modes of interaction, which you can choose at the click of a button. Physically, Samantha is equipped with 11 strategically placed sensors in her hands, hips, breasts, inner thighs, etc. She can detect when she's being touched appropriately versus aggressively. Samantha's creator has a grander vision, seeing these dolls as just the first step toward humanoid helpers for all aspects of life. No discussion of female robot companions would be complete without Roxy, the infamous OG robot girlfriend that made world news a decade ago. Unveiled in 2010 by a New Jersey company called True Companion, Roxy was billed as the world's first robot girlfriend, a life-sized robotic girlfriend with artificial intelligence and a full-size anatomically correct body. Roxy's debut was pure theater. She was revealed at the AVN Adult Entertainment Expo in Las Vegas, lying on a table in black lingerie, as her creator Doug Hines introduced her to a crowd of curious onlookers. With her early generation animatronic face and somewhat vacant stare, Roxy looked a bit eerie, truth be told. But the concept was groundbreaking. Here was a doll that could talk, listen, and respond to touch. Essentially a crude prototype of the AI companions we see today. At a starting price of $9,000, going up to $12,000 with custom options, Roxy wasn't cheap, but she promised features never seen before. She came preloaded with multiple personality programs, so you could choose your ideal partner persona. It was like having 5 girlfriends in one body. You'd pick which program to activate depending on your mood. Physically, Roxy had an internal skeleton, basic motors, and lots of sensors. She couldn't walk on her own, but her body had some animated parts. Her head could nod, and her torso could gyrate her hips in a lifelike way. Basically, she was the first robotic girlfriend to make international headlines, with a wild dream that's still unfolding. But what happens when love becomes a product and the line between human and machine completely vanishes? Let us know in the comments below. Here's another video AI enthusiasts loved watching. This is AI Exposed, demystifying the world of artificial intelligence, one video at a time.